Hello, how are you guys? Yes. Hey, so how are you guys? Welcome in. Oh, how are you? I'm sporting my NASA hat. So we are here at Jetty Park and it is crazy busy, but in an awesome way. So it is great to see everybody. I'll tell you guys all about our day today. Careful, Harp, put it on the ground.
We're trying.
Harper's doing her best. It has been exciting, to say the least. We have, here, so I can see a little bit better. So it has been raining here at Port Canaveral a lot of the afternoon, and the sun that you see just cleared up. So hello, welcome in, guys. Let me I'll show you guys around. We're just getting set up. This is brought to you by Starlink today because the cell signal is just not cutting it here. So I am beyond excited. We've got the Starlink out. Harp, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi, buddy.
We woke up at, I'm going to leave it on this is the cruise port exit right here. So there's been a lot of fun boats. Oh, here, sit down. Do you want your M&Ms? Or here? Do you want me to put this down for you? Here, you can sit in the shade here, right by me. Harper and I got up at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. today. Well, actually, I was up at 4:15. And I got her up a little before 5 and we got in the car. So let me tell you guys a little bit about Jetty Park. Look at this. We'll zoom way in. There are people way out on the jetty there. So Harper, put it down. She'll be back. She made a friend. I'm a friend in the people sitting next to us. But so we got here. The park was not open to day guests until 7 a.m. So we actually got to the Space Coast even though it didn't open till 7, we got in line about 6:20 because I was talking to Adam and he's like, Kristen, this is like a really big deal. Yeah. I know, it's hard to see because it's so light out. It's okay, your friend will be back in a minute. Or you can take your cow. So we got in line. Some lady who was walking by, she told me that we were the 30th car. So that was over 12 hours in advance. And now I have to say Adam had me really, really worried because, he's been to these launches so many times. He's like, the traffic is so bad, Kristen. You don't understand. So 30 cars were already in line 12 hours before at the gate. And so we ended up waiting there, and going in. And now the best part about it, I probably could have gotten here at like noon, sure. But it started pouring rain. It started pouring rain here from like noon until like 3 o'clock. So I've still got, here, right here, where's my finger coming in? Yeah, right here at the very end of the jetty, I had prime spots. And there was another nice lady who had 2 kids that were there too. But pouring down rain for hours. I'm not talking like, a little sprinkle. It would just keep coming and coming. So I have an SUV, and we had made a bed in the back, and she was able to hang out. I did some work, and we made the best of the weather. So that was just too much for her. Look at this. There's some people kayaking here. We might see dolphins, so I'll keep an eye out. So there is, at like about 3:30, I told Adam, it's too much for Harper. Yeah, you have to ask politely. So by 3:30, I told Adam, look, we can't hang out in the rain with the diehards. So we need to find a spot that's right here by the car. So luckily, the car is backed up to our little spot here on the rocks. And there are people everywhere. Here, we'll do a little pan around. There has been multiple news crews interviewing people. So there's been multiple news crews. And there's a lot of photographers out here. So I just said, you know what? I got Harper with me. I can't hang out in the storm just to be on the end of the jetty. So we'll just roll with it. So here we are. I did want to be, and I did have a spot way down there on the end of the jetty, but yeah. What?
Can I go to my friend's sister?
Can you sit right there? You can sit.
No. Sorry, my mom don't understand what I say.
Well, you can sit right here.
Yeah, but you don't know how I say you say it.
Oh.
You don't know.
Oh, I didn't know?
You didn't know what I said.
Hey, let me say hello to everyone. Did we see any cruise ships today? No. All we saw was Victory Casino Cruise. So, here, we'll zoom in again. We saw some sea turtles.
That's what my friend said.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. You want to hang out on the rocks right there? Yes, you can hang out on the rocks. I gotta watch Harper.
Abby.
Make sure she's good.
Abby.
But welcome in. Tim Pendleton, Kara Carter, Belinda, Joe Cool USA. James, hello. Allie Park. Teresa, Patrick Julian. Normand, Shirley Renee, Cindy Morris, Dawn Davis. So I know, I realize that this is not, overlooking the launch pad, but I have Harper, and Adam's obviously working. Now, he is not well enough. He's not well enough that he would have been on site today. So he is actually at the news station. So he's at the news station doing a lot of things remotely. So I'm super excited about that, and so at least he gets to participate in some way and be a part of it. He is sad that he couldn't be here with me and Harper, but you know, it's okay. Yeah, I mean, there's... I think what's super awesome is just to see the amount of people, and there is cameras that, you know, crazy, huge cameras that are, like down this way, there are some cameras down there that are massive. Yeah, Little Miss Mandy. I mean, we might be a few seconds. I know Adam did the best tie-in that he could. So once we get closer, we'll absolutely and believe me, everybody here will be counting down, so you guys won't miss anything. And mind you, since I'm on Starlink, the stream is on a bit of a delay. So if you are watching, oh, that's another thing. That's probably the reason for the delay, is if the stream has to be on a slight delay because of just the signal and the data. So, how many of you were alive when the first man walked on the moon, 1969? No, I was not, but uh-oh. Adam just texted me, live update from NASA, live update from Adam is giving me direct feedback from the station from NASA. So it's from NASA straight to the news station, which you're getting right from me. There is a battery cooling issue. Battery cooling issue right now that they are looking at. Corby Kidwell said, you're gonna have to change your name. You're going all over now. You know, don't worry. We'll have plenty of Disney streams. We apologize for the variety of content and the lack of parks. But we hope it's been fun hanging out in different places. But don't worry, you will get from tomorrow, you guys, if you're Disney fans, tomorrow's the big D23 sign up. So if today wasn't stressful enough making sure that I get here and try to hang with all of this, here, let's see here. We've got some boats kind of hanging here. Now the Coast Guard has been coming through here back and forth, checking out things. So we haven't really seen any cruise ships, and I wonder if it's because of the launch today. But no, there have been none. Zippity Doo Dog, hello. Donna Gibson, here's your shout out. Charles Hosier, how far are you from Port Canaveral Cruise Line Terminal? Like a half mile, a couple blocks. So, like right there. We're like right there. Donna Strickler, Nancy Hill. So it will be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how many, like, if there's any ship, like not cruise ships, but like, you know, boats and stuff that are going through here when it launches. Kara said you work great under pressure. I know. I feel like maybe I should give myself a break from some of the pressure. So I'm just kind of giving you guys a...
And their sisters walking in the woods.
Mappo 1791. Love all your content. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes it's okay to change it up, you know? Do some different things. Hang out. You know, being able to see like the crazy amounts of people that are here. Here, we're gonna zoom in here. Oh, I did have a pretty good spot, but there's some little ones that keep trying to go on the rocks ahead of me. So here's out on the jetty. There's been a lot of people fishing, which has made it like kind of complicated. Yeah, Tim Pendleton. Oh, Lisa. Dariel, thank you.
Mommy, it might need my towel in the middle.
You can put your towel wherever you want. Yeah, you can put your towel wherever you want, honey bunny. Yeah, right there. Okay, right there. That's good. Yeah. Harper's making friends. Here, zoom out a little bit. Oh my. Dan, the breaking news man. Hello. Yeah, so I really struggled because, like I said, I took this seriously. I was up at 4 a.m. I drove over here, made it here by like, I'll say 6 because I got in line at the jetty park here at 6:15. But I considered going over to Titusville where you can go on the Max Brewer Bridge and you can check out but the trouble with that is once you're up there, like you're there. And that was the trouble for Harper. Here. She couldn't go out onto that big jetty and just stay there for hours on end. Like, don't go to the bathroom. I left for just a little bit and somebody had already sat in my chairs. I was like, what? So this was better to be right behind the car with it raining. It was raining most of the afternoon.
Wait, I want to try something.
And so that made it difficult because we had to hang out in the car. And I'm you know, it's nice to have a big SUV where you can just, you know, flip the seat down. She had essentially, Harper had like a full bed and a so give you guys kind of like, so I kind of like that after I thought about it some more. I thought this is kind of neat to be in the middle of everybody, and this gave us an opportunity for me to go out and there's really nice bathrooms. Oh, you can see a big sailboat back there.
I made a tower with the stuffed animal.
So thanks guys for hanging in. This is oh, look, there's a big sailboat, Harper. You see it? Now you're starting to see Big sailboats over there, and look at, there's a bunch of boats that are just queuing up. They're kind of just anchored way out there. Jenny Santana, hello. Croatian Samurai, hello. Darcy Hamburg, hello. Washington State, hello. You with Diz Magical Moments, you know, Adam had me so anxious. Like, absolutely just insanely nervous. You would think like this was the apocalypse. So I kid you not, I have enough food for probably like 3 days in my car. I have extra clothes. I have like made a little bed. So right now, you guys, we are live courtesy of the Starlink. So I'm super happy that we've had this from Alaska, because the signal here is just not what it's supposed to be, you know, and now we were able to so here we can kind of
but look at our selfie tower.
Enjoy the view here. But okay.
I got way more, so I got it.
Okay, battery and cooling issue right now. Okay, so that was Adam a few minutes ago. Have I watched a Liftoff before? Me personally, no. This is my first one in... Wait. Okay. Let's clarify. Because I have seen many launches here in Central Florida, but I have not come to the Space Coast, like right here, right by Jetty Park, or right to Kennedy Space Center. So this is my first launch that is right by the property. But whenever there's a launch, I almost always go outside, watch it, except if it's in the middle of the night. What type of camera are you using? Well, due to the rain earlier, I just have the phone, and I've got it in 1080 with the Starlink. I don't think that it's going to handle 4K, but I'll do my best. The bandwidth needed for 4K is almost like the ability like we use when sometimes we're in the park with the big Sony camera. We need to bond like 4 or 5 data signals to make up enough to do a true 4K image. And that's why the news crews are so successful, because they have a certain type of bonding system called Live View. And we do have that at home, but I didn't bring it because, you know, I've got Harper today. Is Adam covering for the TV station? No, he is not in a condition to be on site, but he is at the station itself in Orlando so that he can help them remotely. So he is giving me live updates. He has many friends that work for NASA TV, so he is getting me direct information right from them. Here we go. We got, looks like Coast Guard. Looks like Coast Guard. Yeah, no, not the Sony camera today. And I didn't know
Sorry, look. There's a boat.
what this experience would be, especially because if you come out for a SpaceX launch, this situation is not the same. You are not experiencing crowds like we're seeing today. Like, we're not talking like 500,000 people,
Sorry, follow me.
you know, 1 million extra people in the vicinity for SpaceX. So this is completely different animal. So so many people. So right now, yes, the crew is in the rocket right now. They are preparing. There has been a couple different holds as they are looking at different issues. Up here, we got some people cheering here. Boat going out. They're like yelling from the boat there. So, so yes, it is kind of neat to be out here with so many people, and since I did get here so early, it's super nice to be able to have the car. Like, I didn't have to park. I parked like right where I'm sitting. So, and you know, if you come later, I could have come like noon. There was still parking spots like noon-ish here at Jetty Park. You did have to have a parking pass or a reservation to get in, which I thought ahead. I got mine probably like 5 or 6 days ago, before they cut it all off. So super nice. So I'm keeping Harper. Just stay back here so you're far away from the edge. Yeah, the launch pad is pretty much kind of, we should see it come like across this berm. Like I said, I apologize, Harper just couldn't hang with the big boys out on the edge of on the very end of the jetty there. She did her best, but it was a valiant effort. But with it storming a lot of the afternoon, lots of boats out there. There's quite a lot of boats. What I'm probably going to do here. Yeah, it looks like we're still oh man. Yeah. About 21 minutes. So just so you guys know, our countdown clock is slightly off. Why? Because I realized with our signal and being out here and being on the Starlink, we have a bit of a delay, which is a little bit different than the way that we stream in Disney. So I'm on I think I'm on like a 20-second delay, somewhere in that vicinity. Where's my fishing pole? You know what's funny is Harper went to make friends with some of these guys that were fishing, and she was like, tell Daddy, get me a little fishing pole. I want a little fishing pole. And that's what she kept saying. I've been keeping my eye out for the dolphins. There's been some dolphins earlier this morning, and then there was some sea turtles. Here we go. There's more crews going out. I'm trying to keep up. This boat's going so fast. There we go. Harper,
What's your name again?
stay back this way. Stay on your towel. Say Harper. Okay.
So what's your name again?
Okay, yep. Adam says battery issue is officially fixed. We're back to go.
I keep forgetting your name's called
Oh my. No, I'm so excited about all this. And so you guys can see so many people watching. I'll kind of do a quick pan around. Oh, you know what? I can turn it around too. So you guys can see just how many people are out here. And behind me. Oh man. So thanks guys for watching. Kind of a fun view. Something different. We'll definitely be able to hear everybody cheering around us. Yeah, we should be go for launch. I'll move the camera. The launch is going to be right in front of me. Welcome in, guys. So if you're just joining, I'm getting a few things ready here because I have a couple of phones to be able to capture this excitement. So chat amongst yourselves for a few minutes. It is a go. It is officially a go for launch. So we are waiting here for a bit. Now remember, anything can happen up until seconds before. Seriously, up to seconds before. So, you just never know.
Hey! You took my selfie! Get my selfie back! Help me get my selfie back from my sister!
They're gonna have
Help me get my selfie back!
continue the process, and just because if anything's ever on a hold, that doesn't mean that it's scrubbed or done.
My selfie said to Kaylee, my selfie said to Kaylee is this. Yeah! That's so rude! No, he said thank.
Tons and tons of people here right now. I think this will be exciting. Guys. Some small little fishing boats are still going out. Uh-oh.
Good job, puppy. Good job.
There we go.
Pretending you're puppy.
Didn't like my zooming in and out. Yeah, how many of you guys have watched a shuttle over here on the Space Coast in person? Okay. Now I'm going to bring up NASA's live feed.
I've had a discussion with sea ice and with our manager regarding the observation the sea ice had a few minutes ago. They were able to confirm with BCI photos that the condition that they observed has been there since 2025. Our manager has had a chance to review the findings, and they do not have any constraints from either a sea ice or a manager perspective.
Okay, copy all. And launch director.
Yeah, that's good news.
Wow. I think this is going to happen.
ARS primary loop isolation valve operations complete.
Copy.
This is awesome.
TLS NTD cancel pending, please. TLS copies, and that's complete. All right, and for all personnel, we got a little bit more work to do before we pick up the clock, and we're about little over a minute from getting to T-minus 10 minutes, but we've canceled the resume time there, and then we'll pick it up after we get through all of our work and anything else that we need to do to get through the remainder of count. So we'll continue working that to get to our T0 today. So when we get to about 50 seconds from now, we'll extend that hold. CVSC OTC. CVSC 400 290, looking to verify that we are configured for ascent. Yep, give me about 2 more minutes. I'm going to start the CMA2 streaming. Copy.
NTD COSE hold requested.
Copy that.
I have an LCC violation of O-CT-004 S-band transponder anomaly. This was a transient LCC violation, so transponder 1 had a demodulated SNR estimate that went down to 2 dBm when it should have been between 10 and 13. It is now back up to 12, but we did lose that for just a moment. It does not appear that we lost our bit sync or carrier lock, which would be indicative that we lost our lock with the vehicle. So at this point, recommendation would still be go. However, we do have a pre-planned contingency procedure if we want to look at that. But again, this is transient, so we're back in a nominal range.
All right, let's see LP NTD.
Yeah, we're not seeing that hit, so I guess the question for COSE, was that less than 3 samples? Is that below our persistence?
Okay, we're at the 10
Standby, let me
minute mark.
look. It did look like it did persist for several seconds on mine, but let me take a look at
And it
the
looks
number
like
of
they
samples.
stopped the clock at
Could I
10
get a
minutes.
repeat on the affected LCC, please? Yes, ma'am. That's going to be O-CT-004. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, okay, we're on a hold. Okay, hold on. We're on a hold right now.
Yes, sir. That's correct. Division 110, sir.
Yeah, so from our perspective, the allowance is effectively up to 30 seconds, up to 3 samples based on a 110 hertz. This is not an LCC violation, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I would agree with that at this point. Copy that.
We're checking with KUS on 232. I don't think they have 212 access. We're trying to verify, but it sounds like they have a loss of lock as well. About 2 seconds.
Okay. And I guess for both KUS and COSE, do we have lock now?
That's affirmed. We do have a lock for COSE.
Yeah, so from the integration console perspective, we did have a temporary loss there within the allowable, and per the requirement, let's go.
And this Houston flight, we have lock and we have good telemetry here at Jesse. And KUS has reported too, they have good lock now. So with all of that OSC, then are we going to go configuration per your LCC?
Yes, sir. Recommendation would be go.
Okay, LP, you concur with that?
Yes, sir. LP concurs go.
And launch director?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Launch director concurs go. Concurs go.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and just verify everybody has everything else complete, launch director, and if we do, we'll be ready to pick up the pole at that time, unless there's something else that you're aware of.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Let's verify all our work is complete, and I would like one last check of our constraints list.
All right, let's see, OTC, are you still waiting for com config, or are you...
That is affirmed, sir.
Yeah, OTC, this is CVSC, that 400 step 290 is complete. Copy. Okay, so OTC, you're complete with all of your work?
That's affirmed.
I copy that. STC?
STC is complete.
And GTC? GTC is complete. Okay, excellent. All right, and LPE, just want to verify we have no open constraints at this time. No open constraints. We have a clear board, sir. Okay, tracking the same here.
Yeah.
And launch director, with that, we are clear and ready to... pick up the launch readiness poll with your go.
All right, sir. I am go for the poll.
All right. And for all personnel, this is the NTD conducting the Artemis 2 launch readiness check. Verify ready to resume count and go for launch. OTC.
TC is go.
STC.
STC is go.
GTC. C's go. MCO. CO's go. Safety console.
Safety console is go.
LPE. LPE's go. RTD. RTD's go. Houston flight. Houston flight is go. Rock. Rock is go. And CDR. Crew is go. Copy that. Thank you, Reed. And launch director, NTD. Our launch team is ready to proceed at this time.
All right, NTD, I copy all. At this time, I'll perform my poll. Attention on the net. This is the launch director performing the final poll for launch, verifying no constraints. And go for launch. EGS, Program Chief Engineer.
Artemis Chief Engineers are go.
Copy, thank you. EGS, Chief Safety Officer.
The Artemis CSOs are go.
Copy, thank you. Range weather.
Launch weather is go.
Go.
Thank you, LWO. And
Harper, get ready.
MMT chair.
You have just a few minutes,
MMT's
Harp.
go.
Thank you, John. And integrity.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I accidentally hit the wrong button. And I turned off their stuff. Don't worry. It'll be back. Okay. Hang tight, guys.
Thank you, John.
Okay, I'll get the live feed back up. I touched the wrong button. Come on, live feed. I'll get it back up.
About 10 to 15 seconds to hear it. And probably 15 seconds, I think we're finished.
Don't worry, I'm getting it back up and going. I know, I'm trying. Touch the wrong button, of course. Okay, here.
ECL time estimate? About a minute. Copy.
About a minute. Harper, get ready.
Get ready.
Could I ask you to take a picture of us?
Sure.
So we're going into the launch window,
Okay.
but not
Harper,
by
come
much,
here.
it looks like.
Stop.
Just
Don't
wrapping up some final work.
Don't touch this. Okay.
And once that's complete,
Okay.
test director takes off. Ask the ground launch sequencer operator. Ground launch sequencer.
There you go. I took a bunch that you can crop and.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Software is on top of the launch control system in the firing room. Acts like executing hundreds of commands in precise order and timing. It's all autonomous. Alright, copy that, and we're verifying our
You're not very red.
Okay.
I'm like a lot.
They set it back to 10 minutes. They're going to resume the clock momentarily.
And we're going to resume the clock momentarily.
They're resetting the clock.
YouTube? Wait. Oh, they already turned it away, but
Oh, I don't have it on. Do you want me to put you on?
what's that?
Oh, okay.
Their camera over there has been recording us.
Oh, he has down there? That's funny. But that's out here.
Let's count our new T0 is 6:35.
Oh, but it's that camera over there that's like I think the part of the live feed.
Artemis 2.
My left.
Okay, 9 minutes. 9 minutes.
Yeah, we noticed.
From now on, you're going to hear two voices on loops. If everything goes nominally, the test director just
Oh, it's countdown. Oh, good.
directly managing the first team. And Alex
Okay. It's on 9 minutes, 20 seconds.
he has the ability to stop it.
Oh, 9 minutes out. It says it's the T countdown started. Just exit it and go back in. Maybe it'll refresh.
A lot of people ask about whether there's a launch button.
Okay, 9 minutes.
Launch the satellites overhead or something. All right.
Okay. I'll have. So do not go by that.
Eastern time. Again, our T0 is 6:35 and 12 seconds p.m. Eastern time. But as I was saying, there's no launch button.
Okay.
This is autonomous, but there is a button that keeps you from launching.
I'm going to take that countdown off because they keep stopping and restarting.
Outside of terminal count and during terminal count, it's to the next hold. So stop right away. If there's an issue, go to the next stable holding point. This is how GLS configures the rocket.
It says T-minus 7:54.
They can stop the countdown if that's needed. Right now, we are
Okay, I see it at 7. 7 minutes. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is crazy, guys. They are headed to orbit the moon. This is a massive deal.
I can see a mile away.
They're pulling the arms away from the launch. Yep. Oh, we're so close, guys.
They can yank them off the rocket before it gets away from
Here.
the tower.
So look.
They can yank them off the rocket.
There's so many people here. This is so exciting.
Anything on top, they got something that'll just reach out.
Wild. Look at all this.
The support system is the tower at the top. That's what would keep Ryan and its crew off the top of the rocket in case of an emergency.
Don't do it ever. Ever.
Look at all the boats that are out there. This guy thinks he's going to get out there. He's going to get out there right in time.
There's a brief built-in delay. Looks like launch abort system has time to pull the astronauts safe from the high check. It's verification.
I can't believe this. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. T-minus 4 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't get to come up.
Wow. Thanks for watching it, you guys, with me. It's really exciting to be able to watch it and share something like this.
Four-stage APUs start. Those are auxiliary power units. High-speed turbines.
Yeah, that's about what I
pressure to hydraulic pumps and steer the RS-25 engines. We're going to see a gimbal test a little later at 10 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay.
This is what allows that to happen.
My what?
Okay.
Am I saying are you loud?
Here. Stay right there because we're going to see it and everybody's going to start cheering. We're down to 3 minutes. Harper. Here, we got to take our picture together.
No, I still want that.
Okay, just a minute. Okay. Okay.
No. But
Here. Oh, you gotta hold your shuttle. Get your shuttle. Oh. Okay.
Just a few seconds, we can get that thrust vector control actuator test.
Okay. Here, watch out, watch out. Okay. Here. Okay.
RS-25s, 3
Okay. Get ready. Oh. We're in the 2-minute countdown, Harp. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. I hope they're running.
2 minutes.
Oh my gosh. Here we go, Harp. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to take my mic off and let it...
Alright, power is removed from the rocket's upper stage. The ICPS, and it's been switched to battery. Same milestone for the lower core stage coming up at T-minus 1 minute and 30 seconds. Right now, the 4-person Artemis 2 crew is 248,000 miles away from the moon. And if all goes well, they will fly by it in 6 days.
GLS is go for core stage to internal power.
All right, there's the rocket's core stage, which houses 3 flight computers, is now on its own power. There's no more hold time because there's no more margin on these batteries. So we would have to recycle back to T-minus 10 to recharge if we had a hold.
One minute.
Right now, the rocket does not know what the T0 is, but coming up at T-minus 33 seconds, control shifts from the ground launch sequencer to the rocket's onboard autonomous launch sequencer, or ALS. The rocket will count itself down, but honor any holds that could come from the ground. Now, shortly after liftoff, Houston will take control of the rocket, and my colleague Gary Jordan will take over commentary.
GLS go for ALS.
Great call out. The rocket is on its own. 4 brave explorers ready to ride the most powerful rocket NASA has ever launched. Sound suppression water is flowing. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. RS-25 engines lit. 4, 3, 2, 1. Booster ignition, and liftoff. The crew of Artemis 2 now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Good roll pitch. Roger, roll pitch.
Wow.
Houston now controlling the flight of integrity on the Artemis 2 mission around the moon.
Integrity, AMT high. AMT high.
On time, passing 30 seconds into the flights. Integrity passes the ultimate bingo. Target milestone. Mission Control Houston seeing good performance on fluorine engines. Space Launch System core stage. Integrity over 3 miles in altitude. Traveling more than 1,200 miles per hour. Mission elapsed time, passing 1 minute, approaching max Q.
job, Harper, just
2
like
minutes,
that.
45 seconds of mission elapsed time into the Artemis 2 mission. Thrusters on integrity and upper stage confirmed in a ready state ahead of service module fairing separation. 3 minutes into the flight, integrity 49 miles in altitude, 78 miles downrange, now passing 5,000 miles per hour.
I can't believe. Wow.
Standing by for launch abort system jettison.
They're going to the moon. They're going to the moon.
Great view.
Here, Harper, take our picture.
Copy, jettison. Team Eco 8 plus 02.
Picture. Hold your spaceship.
We see you sail on board, Stan.
And Houston has you loud and clear on Tigris at the Carmen line.
Outstanding, Stan. We have you the same.
3 minutes, 50 seconds into the flight of Artemis 2, Wiseman, Glover, Cook, and Hansen crossed the boundary to space with good comm checks. GPS signals acquired after last jettison, now working on internal checks to verify accuracy. Flight Dynamics Officer analyzed the time of main engine cutoff, confirmed at 8 minutes, 2 seconds, time of MECO.
Integrity GPS processing.
Wow.
Outstanding, Stan. We see the same, and we.
Well, guys, that was crazy awesome. I have never done something like that, and that was pretty neat to see that in person. Something that I did not expect one bit. We gotta get in the car, so hopefully we can beat a little bit of traffic. So I'm gonna have a time, but don't worry, guys. We have lots of more awesome stuff. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed this short little live stream of such a historic occasion and hanging out with us. We'll see you real soon. Bye. Okay.
And then you go back home. A really long day.
Okay. Harper! Harper! You gotta say goodbye.
Oh yeah, and I forgot to hug you.